So I have this investment property. I've had it for years. I've just been sitting on it. It hasn't been rented because it needs a ton of work. Just haven't found that I have enough money to get it fixed up. And I don't want to sell it, but I have absolutely no idea what to do with it. Not a problem. I think we might have some options. I just want to ask you a couple questions first. Do you owe any money on that house? Do you still have a mortgage on it? No, I've paid it off. I think I paid it off about 4 years ago. So I own it free and clear. If I were to take a guess, it's probably worth about $650,000 as is. I know it's in bad shape, but it's in a really great area and it's a big house. Okay. That gave me everything I needed to know. Absolutely, you have options to be able to fix it up. You're sitting on a ton of equity there. What I would suggest doing is what's called a cash out refinance. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna appraise the home as is today. So we're gonna appraise the value. So you think it's worth about $650,000. Typically with a cash out refinance, you're able to get 75 to 80% of that appraised value. Now, if you had a mortgage, we'd have to pay that off. But since you don't have a mortgage, you'd get all that money to you in a 30-year fixed rate loan. Geez, that would be awesome, because if I could get the money to fix it up, I could turn it into a rental. It's near a college, so I could make an absolute killing on rent. Does that factor at all into the loan? Gosh, you are spot on with your questions today. Absolutely. So when we appraise it, we're going to appraise the value as is today, but then we're also going to determine the value once that rehab is done, what it'd be worth then, as well as what we think you could rent it for. And then we're just going to make sure that that rent that you're going to be collecting once it's fixed up is going to cover that mortgage payment. It's called a DSCR loan. Fancy letters, but basically it's just making sure that rent is going to make your mortgage payment each month. Am I going to have to provide like a ton of taxes and a bunch of paperwork? Because I've done all this stuff with the bank before and it is an absolute pain. No, you came to the right place. We work entirely with private lenders, which means this type of loan, we don't have to provide any financials, no tax returns, none of your employment or income verification. Instead, we're focused on that property itself. If you need help with your next real estate loan, whether it's a purchase, a refinance, ground up construction, you name it, we work with some of the best private lenders in the industry. So go ahead, schedule that free